Hi everybody, this is Chartsky with a quick video of what we did in the live trading room April 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. The markets were closed, of course, on April 14th for Good Friday. Now the week before, this last week, had been non-farm payroll week, and I told everybody on Monday of that week that traditionally non-farm payroll week is either kind of tough or really good, but there's not much in between, and it was kind of tough. We had choppy whippy price action, number of break-evens, a few little small 2-tick loss, maybe 3-tick losses, and then some winning trades. And we made money, but we just didn't do as good as we normally like to do. Pre-market, the one-on-one session was really good on non-farm payroll week, and then of course non-farm payroll Friday was good. But I want to talk now specifically about the 10th through the 13th. So let's look at each one of these days. On April the 10th, we'll start with crude oil, which is up in the upper left here. And we had 2 break-even trades in that market, and I gave one away. So we wound up on Monday with nothing out of crude oil. And continuing on to the upper right, the E-Mini S&P, we've got some pretty good SR levels here. I tried to fade this level, wound up taking a 4-tick loss. Then I tried to buy that same level, and price just wouldn't do what I wanted it to, so we had a scratch trade there. In the bottom right, the EuroFX, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 scratch trades before we finally got the 16-tick target in that market for that particular trade. And then in the lower left on the gold market, we had a small 10-tick trade, another small 10-tick trade, a little 5-tick losing trade, and then a 15-tick profitable trade. So we came out of the morning with an add-on morning on Monday. And in addition, talking about the SR levels, once we had the add-on morning, we were done, but I told everybody that when price breaks this SR level, that it's going to get down to at least this SR level or beyond. So I gave everybody a trade that you could either enter there or enter there that was good for 4 points plus in addition in the S&P. That's not uncommon. On Tuesday the 12th, the add-on day was more traditional. Again, upper left crude oil, we got a scratch trade and we got a 10-tick winner. In the bottom right over here, the EuroFX, we tried twice and scratched both of those, but we got 2 really good trades in E-Mini S&P, and we got 3 really good trades in gold. Now there will be a longer video posted to the YouTube channel that shows these trades, or most of these trades, if not all of them, in detail. So if you want to check that out, it'll be right there on the YouTube channel. On the 13th, I remember looking out the charts, we went a little bit longer than normal, and we wound up having to sit through the beginning of the crude oil report trade, which we normally don't do in the live trading room. We did have an earlier 10-tick trade here in crude oil, and a nice 3-point trade in E-Mini S&P. We got a 16-tick all-out trade in the EuroFX, and in gold we had a part loser, 5 ticks that I closed out and took a loss to save a bigger loss when price spiked through what was a stealth SR zone. And again, there's going to be a detailed video posted of most or all of these trades too. This right here is a mistake, this gold trade. It was an add-on trade, and I initially marked on the chart as a 20-tick trade. It was 20 ticks all together, so that's a correction because I try and be accurate on these charts and post them on the blog and here on YouTube and everything. So another add-on day there on Wednesday, and again a more traditional add-on day on Wednesday, which brings us into Thursday. And again, there's another long video on Thursday. I think Thursday is the longest one of all. And we did quite a bit on Thursday. Gold, the trend was up, but we thought it might be topping. We were looking for places to sell for counter trend trades. Now I confess I never did see that spike coming. Maybe I should have, but we got a partial add-on trade out of it anyway. We had a trade in crude oil that we were trying to buy down here around 53.10. It never would get there, so we bought a push up, and we only took 5 ticks. It didn't look like it had much in it. And then here in the S&P, this is, well, we'll save that for just a minute. In the EuroFX, price was in a downtrend, so we're looking for places to sell. We tried to get in down here, and it wouldn't go anywhere. Took a tick and got out. And then we wanted to fade this SR level, and we got in a little bit ahead of it, and then price came down really good. Didn't know it was going to do as good as it did, but that kind of went along with this big old move down in gold. But in the S&P, trend was down. We were looking for places to sell, and I was keying everybody on this level at 23.39. That's what we were going to fade, and we did. But price did not come down like we thought it would. Price kind of showed some strength in the market. So we scratched this trade. We have a game plan. We know what we want to see. We know what we're going to trade. But if things change, you have to be ready to adapt. So we turned around and bought up here. And we bought because we didn't know if price was just going to spike right up through that level, if it's going to kind of hang around and push through. We had a pretty good backstop here at 23.38 and held it, and knew that when it got through, it was going to get up to this next SR level. And sure enough, it did. Gave us 3 points, and our 4th in a row, knock on wood, add-on day for the week last week. Now, again, there's going to be detailed videos of let's see, at least Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't know if I'll do one for Monday, but there'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday detailed videos posted on the YouTube channel. Here is the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important, and I urge you to read it. And if you're interested in joining us, or maybe want a little bit more information, you can go to my blog at www.chartsky.com. And if you have any questions about any of the days, or questions about any of the longer videos, if you watch any of them, or just questions about what we do in the live trading room every day, please send me an email to chartskytrades@gmail.com. And thanks for watching.